We're back, and today I thought I would replace some of the coolant that I took out of the engine system, including mainly the radiator. So right now there is coolant in the block, but since I installed the heater AC unit, there's no coolant in the heater lines or the heater core, and there's no coolant really in the radiator. The question is, how are we going to fill it? Got some vintage aircraft. Oh yeah, squadron. Sorry I can't show you guys. Squadron of 3 vintage aircraft just flew overhead. I'm going to fill from the reserve tank, which is how you fill these, because there's no filler on the radiator on this style. This is 71 small block. So one of the things I'm going to do is use this kit, which is really nice, and don't you love that it matches the car? So we got a red filler, I guess call it a spigot and cap. That's part of this kit. I love this thing. I've used it for different things. Mainly I got it for burping the system, but you can use it for filling, whatever, you know. And then it's got all these different fittings, so it works on the Japanese cars, American cars. You just pick the one that's right for your application. You put in the little spigoty dude, and then you just jam this right in there, and now you've got a stable large funnel. The question though for me is, will the coolant flow from the reserve tank, or the sometimes called the overflow tank, back into the radiator? I kind of think it won't, and the reason for that is that it doesn't have a direct connection to the radiator. The radiator, of course, is connected to the water pump, which is where it goes into the engine, and then it comes out, you know, the top. And this, of course, is where the thermostat is. And right now the engine's cold because hasn't been running in a long time. So this is closed right here. So I don't know if the coolant will flow into the block and then out the water pump back into the radiator. Maybe. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to put some coolant in here. We'll see how far we get. We'll see if it seems like it all goes back in. If it all goes back in, then the answer would be yes. It is filling from the bottom up through the water pump. But we'll see. All right? Stay tuned. Well, that's not good. Let's see what's happening. I have a feeling it's just the petcock. Yeah, all right. Well, obviously, it's going into the radiator. Let me get this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so far so good. I did waste a little bit of coolant, so I'm going to go grab some more and keep filling it up, and we'll see how far we get. Oh, yeah, it's still, can you guys hear that? Still bubbling up. You know, it's difficult because it's not like you can just fill it from one spot and then take a cap off. Like if I filled it from the upper hose, that'd probably be the best place to fill it from, but I don't want to deal with that, you know, trying to hold the hose up and put a funnel into it. You could fill it from the intake manifold, but then you got to fill it there and then you got to take all that off. I don't really want to do that. I will if I have to, but if I can get it all from here, that would be the easiest. All right, here's a little check. So it is moving down. So far it's taken everything I threw at it, which is about a gallon. I'm gonna go grab some more coolant. And I heard that you fill the reserve tank, just to start off, you fill it about halfway. I mean, you fill the whole system until you've got about a half a reserve tank or overflow tank level. And then you run the engine, try to burp it. Actually, you don't have to burp these engines. These are self-burping. Don't ask me how. But yeah, just fill it. Pretty easy. Just fill it, run it, check it. That's all you got to do. So I'm going to put a little more in, and I think we'll be good.